Good morning, y'all. It's April 23rd, day 24 on the PCT. This is where everybody was cowboy camping last night, and then little antisocial me was over there by my pack in my tent. Haven't quite overcome that introvertedness quite yet, but I'll work on it. Last one out of camp today, mostly just because I got here so early yesterday that I felt pretty lazy about getting on the trail today. I'm going to be doing the same amount of miles. Terrain doesn't look terrible, so I just didn't care to get to camp way early again. So let's see what the day brings. So this is kind of the definition of a PUD, a pointless up and down. Trail takes us, a couple hundred feet above the creek here, but it's just going to go right back down to the creek again. So why? So that should be the last water crossing of Mission Creek. Gonna miss you. It was really fun dipping my tootsies. Oh, look at the little patches of snow hanging on. Supposed to get back in the snow today. That'll be a change. What a big guy you are. You're awfully handsome, ain't ya? My. That's some horns on you. Taking a break at this listed campsite. Still a good place for a break, but you can see this giant tree fell straight through the middle of the campsite recently. And it wasn't even a dead tree. You can see it still had some needles on it. Crazy to be here when that happened. That river's way down there. It's a good climb up here to this ridge. And not as far down they're taking us this time. And I'm pretty sure it's just continuing up that canyon way up there. Into the snow. Yeah, definitely going to be some trail damage this year. All that rain will really do a number on it. Always let those feet breathe at lunch. Even if you are taking a break in a burn zone. This was a really nice campsite at once before the burn came through. Still has a stark beauty though. I tell you, my legs always feel so weak after lunch. I think it has something to do with the digestion and blood flow, but I think maybe the 3,000 feet of elevation gain from camp probably didn't help that much. I think it's going to level off here in a bit though. Pretty nice campground here at mile 240, but I've got about 6.5 miles to go before I'm done with my day. Not too bad, I've been poking along, so. But we are going to be getting into the snow here. I had to stop and switch back to the snow baskets on my trekking poles. I had switched back to the regular ones when I was in the desert because the big ones catch on vegetation really badly. And unfortunately, I lost one of the small baskets at some point in the desert. But so the one without any basket was just sinking into the snow really badly, and I was afraid I'd snap a pole. All right, here we go. With as soft as this snow is right now, I'm not going to bother with the spikes. I really doubt it'd help any at all. And it's not sketchy, so. Yeah, so far it's been more dry trail than snow. The snow patches have been, pretty short. This one, just from here to there, Can't complain so far. It's just a nice change of pace from the desert floor. You know, just before that big campground, I talked to a guy that was southbound, and I asked him, I said, are there any water sources between here and the coon cabin? He's like, no, there isn't. I'm like, okay, good to know. There's been so many of these volunteer water sources. I really didn't need to carry as much water as I am. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Definitely best view of the day so far. And I almost missed it because I had my head down. Yeah, maybe a little sketchy. Still not worth putting the spikes on, I don't think. Snow is so slushy. Well, here's our camp spot for the night. Coon Creek Cabin. There she is. Let's go see what's going on here. Yeah, most people are just kind of cowboy camping in this old rundown cabin, and that really holds zero appeal to me. But to each his own. But
to start all that climbing and stuff and going up and
picked these up from the hotel coffee bar at the last stop, and seemed like a good night to have them after that trudge through the snow at the end of the day. And for dinner, I will be having my first mashed potato meal of the trail. Never really a huge fan of these, but I'll be adding a meat stick to it for a little extra texture. And I may even, since I've got some extra tortillas, make some mashed potato burritos. Well, that's it for day 24 on the PCT. It's kind of an interesting day climbing from, the desert floor and the heat all the way up into the pines and into the snow. Last 3 or 4 miles into camp were, a little sketchy, very slushy, wet snow. Nothing, nothing deadly, but you could take a fall on if you slid out. Lots of people here at the cabin, and they're all most except for one other guy is they're all cowboy camping in the cabin, which just doesn't do anything for me. I love being in my tent, and at night it's all nice and cozy. So I'll stick with that. Thank you. And that's about it. Hope you enjoyed today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.